Well, howdy, folks. I'm Beeman, and let's get back to basics. Let's get back to our art venture. I'm done, I guess, reviewing and testing out a handful of art products. Let's get back to some basic pencil sketching. What are we gonna try to do today? Let's try to draw some heads, little character heads. Uh, where to even start? Where to start? Where to start? Well, I know. Let's just start with our basic stick figure head. Oh, geez. I don't know what happened over here. Give him some eyes. Oh, triangle nose. Hey, look at that. Trying to give his mouth a little more. Hey. Okay. Now I'm trying to picture. How do you do like a. So obviously most people's heads aren't like circles. They're kind of long. Like I've got a big potato head, so my head would be more similar to this. Big and round. And the eyes are similarly round. Now how do we do a better nose? Kind of like that? Maybe? Hmm. Ears kind of like butterfly wings. That's not too bad. You know, it kind of makes me think of Ernie, Bert and Ernie. Give this guy pupils so he can see. Now, one thing that has always tripped me up with the stick figures was how to do hair. Because, like, that don't look too terrible, but say you want to give the dude bangs. And now what? The hair comes down the sides a little bit too? Actually, that doesn't look too bad. I was expecting that to look worse than it actually does. That's not bad. That's not bad. Let's try to give him more. How do we do some jaw definition? Let's do half an oval. And some straight lines for the jaw. Is that about right? I feel like maybe this oval top was not the move. Big old bug eyes. Oh, you know what? We didn't give any of these people eyebrows. Hey. Do the same nose. That don't look too bad with the straight lines for the chin. This is kind of weird. So let's say get some squiggly line here, and this will be his hair. Can we make it go out a little bit? I don't know if that was right. That seems not. That looks kind of like a hat. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, moving on from that. Let's try to do the same lines for the chin. A little bit of horizontal here. Or not. I don't know why I said horizontal. It's just a dumb brain moment. And then we'll go up the sides. And then what if we do, let's try to put in the eyes and stuff, and then we'll try to figure out the top of the head. Let's give them sort of eyeball shaped eyes. There we go. I mean, they're different sizes, so that's not ideal, but feel like we could do better for the nose, but I don't know how. That was not the move. Big old triangle. Give this guy an uneasy mouth. He's like, you messed up my nose. Why would you do this? Sorry, buddy. I'm still figuring it out. And now what? Let's give this dude Bart Simpson hair. Except, you know, finer spikes. Yeah, I don't really like how that turned out. I still kind of like the straight lines for the chin. I like how that looks. That don't look bad. Let's try another one. Let's try, oh, you know what? It might be interesting. Let's see if we could do like a Gundam head. So we'll do the same kind of thing over here with the straight lines. And then the chin situation. Okay. Now how do you draw Gundam eyes? Pretty sure there's a lot of lines going on there. That might not have been right. That's okay. That's okay. Gundams don't usually have noses or mouths, do they? I haven't really watched that many Gundam shows. I've only seen probably like 60 or 80 episodes of the original Gundam series. And I've seen all of Gundam Wing like 1,000 times. So let's see. They got kind of like this mask thing going. Is that right? And then they usually kind of do like something kind of like this. And like some vents in the front. Okay, that's not too terrible. I feel like I'm missing something though. And then, you know, their heads usually have kind of a helmet situation. So let's try to recreate something like that. Okay. Now we gotta have something go across here. There we go. That don't look too bad. We're doing something. We're making something. Then they gotta have a crest. So let's just do a basic little shape for our crest here. Then they gotta have like, I don't know what they're called, antenna. There we go. I kind of like how this is looking. That's not too bad. I feel like it needs something else here on the sides, but like what? Like a wingy? No, that was dumb. that immediately wrong. All right. We'll just pretend that didn't happen. But aside from that foible, I mean, these aren't quite. This one's kind of going this way. This one's kind of going up. But that's not too bad. I kind of like how that looks. I think we're making progress. Very slowly but surely. We're doing something. We're getting there. So let's try another one of these, because I like that. Or you know what? Here's a thought. What if we did kind of a round person head, but we gave the round person head a helmet? Okay, his helmet might be a bit huge. And then, okay. I still don't know what to do for the nose. We'll just do the basic triangle situation. This guy's frowning because he's going to war. But now we need some kind of detail for his helmet. You know what else we need? His neck. His head's got to attach to a body, right? Can we do that? Okay. Now his arms. Give them a little shape. He's kind of a skinny fella. You know what? Let's try something else. Let's try doing this. Try to give his arm a bend. It's a little far down, but does that? Not really. Because, well, okay. So the arm looks weird. First of all, looks almost like a racetrack. Like you're screeching around the corner here. Anyways, let's see. Let's try to give him fingers. Oof. All right, that was not great. But that's okay. He's sad about his terrible arm. Let's just give his head some big M. Some decorations. What does M stand for? I don't know. Mighty terrible hand. All right. Moving on. Let's try, you know what? Here's an idea. Let's try to make a head that's looking to the side. So we'll do the head again. See, the neck is off to the side, so that means he's looking this way. Again, we'll try to do the shoulders. Let's give this one like a t-shirt. That doesn't look bad. And if you ever watch anime, they always got like this shading right under the neck. So let's try to do that. I'm not sure how I feel about that one. So let's say this dude's looking this way. Let's give, oh geez, that was a mistake. I was trying to give him like nostrils. Now he's like taking a deep inhale. Like, let's make him frowny as well. Oh, he smells something terrible. What is that? How to do the eyebrows. I forgot this guy's eyebrows. Huh? Oh, okay. Now how do you draw an ear on the side? Maybe we can get by just doing the same thing we did before. Okay. This guy will just be bald. Mr. Bald Man. Bald man with a... He smells something gnarly. Now what? Let's try to do another mech head. I kind of like that. It's probably the best one I did so far. It's the most mechanical. You ever get it sometimes where you just trip over your face? That's what just happened to me. So let's try this again. Do the same thing. Whoops. Okay. Let's try to do another cresty here. Kind of like a chevron, this one. And we'll do the same thing as before. We'll just make a big old pointy gidget go off of that. Come to a point. And then let's kind of shade this in here to make it slightly different. You know, actually, we probably should have just did the these things. Still don't know what to call them. They're not really antennas. Well, now it looks kind of weird. But that's okay. We're just sitting here trying to learn. We're not looking for super great results. Can we make angry eyes? Not. Okay, square was not the move. Oof, this one's even worse. All right. Okay, we flubbed a bit on the face. All right, that one got a little weird. We were doing somewhat okay with the helmet and stuff, and then the face it just kind of became a jack-o'-lantern with just weird lines. Maybe let's try to do some eyes. Let's just move on from heads. All right, that's not bad. Let's try to copy this. What the heck? What did I do here? All right, it's not a terrible kind of shape situation for like robot eyes. Then if they're robot eyes, they'd probably just be all colored in one color. But for people eyes, is it better to have this like, I don't know what you call that. Those don't look bad. They kind of make me think of a cat. Maybe I should do this. Kind of iffy on those. We should try to do some eyebrows. It's kind of raising his eyebrow like, huh? You made me a cat? What? So what was I trying to do with this? I was trying to make... Let's try this over here in a little of our white space. I was trying to kind of do like this. Where it's like a nostril, you know? See, that don't look too bad. Kind of makes me think of Double Dare. It's a show that was big in the 90s. If anybody remembers Double Dare. So let's try... I kind of like doing the eyes. Let's try another set of eyes. Immediately, these ones are like alien eyes. So let's try to give them weird shaped pupils. Because it's like an alien. Or, you know, something not quite human. Big weird eyes. Okay. Let's just try our regular eyes again. But without the overlap-a-do here. Then, just a big circle work for this bit. What's it called? The iris? Yeah, let's make this person stressed. Let's try to give them bloodshot eyes. Kind of makes me think of those little Clear Eyes commercials with Ben Stein. Oh, that was another thing that was kind of big in the 90s. I'm old. That's okay. I feel like instead of more branches, I just need more. What are they? Capillaries in the eyes? I don't know. All right, that's a bit. It got a bit weird. Got a bit weird there. Not really. Shouldn't have tried to do bloodshot eyes. That was a weird move. But let's try to do some eyebrows, some bushy eyebrows. I don't think that was a good move. Alright, let's try one more mech head. And then we'll call it quits on this video. But even though our results weren't super great, the important thing is that we're out here trying. We're out here practicing. This guy just looks so mopey. I saw him out the corner of my eye. I was like, oh, he's so sad. Okay, that was a bit of a flub. Let's go this way. You know what? They also kind of... Don't Gundams sometimes have like a chin thing going on? That's kind of weird. Kind of a weird choice. I just realized that's kind of like a heart. You know, let's try to do this way. Yeah, that was kind of weird. That was maybe not the move. Oof. Fail at coloring in, okay. Alright, that also turned out kind of weird. I still think the mech head was probably the best one of all of them, even though it's a little wonkadoo. It's got like this weird lean. This looks kind of okay. He makes me think of like a punker, like if he was to gauge his ears or something. I don't know. The chin thing looks better on second inspection. When I first shaded this spot in, I thought that looked dumb, but maybe it's just I automatically assume I'm doing everything wrong, so I just assumed it was wrong when I first looked at it. So that's our janky doodles for the day. Uh, did I learn anything today? Mm, not really. I kind of like this eye fold thing. They're called epicanthic fold or something like that. I guess I learned the chin thing. It's nice to have lines for the chin. Ovals look a little weird, but you can still make them work. I learned how to draw a helmet, I guess, kind of badly. Came up with one shade of eyes that looks, or one shape of eyes that looks not too horrible. Uh, don't add wingadoos to a helmet until I know how to do it better. I guess I made a nose that looked okay. I don't know. We're just out here practicing, because that's kind of the important thing. You gotta just spend time practicing. So, I might do a couple more of these videos where it's just us practicing. Just get a sheet of paper and a pencil if you got one, or a pen, or whatever you got handy, and just do some doodles. Just do some terrible doodles, because that's what it's all about, man. Just gotta put in the time. The more time you put into it, the better you get, I guess. I'm going to try to put a little more time into drawing these heads off camera. Maybe I'll get a little bit better for the next time. But yeah, I guess that's about it for now. See ya.